Hello and welcome to Ready Player Dumb. We are playing Red Dead Redemption and we're gonna go see our government pals here in Blackwater, and I failed to stop the crime.
Hello, sirs.
Careful, officer.
Okay.
And you will know the truth.
I was gonna say I failed because I bumped into. Oh. Oh, I thought he was aiming at me.
What do you want, Marston? My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Oh, spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now,
This mustache guy, every time he looks at us, I feel like he's looking into my soul.
the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
He said
The
hell.
way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
These guys. I'm the victim here. Oh no, not. What the hell? Is this an armored vehicle?
Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh. I like that. Just riding through town.
Let's see if we can put this to rest once and for all.
What?
It's just the thought of like I mean, they could just have Marston like just chill in the back and sit down and not be like ready on the gun while driving through town.
Yeah, it's awfully tempting.
It's like the game wants you to shoot people. Like,
Right.
They give you a whole row of bowling.
Hey guys!
Alright.
Why is that not the right thing to do? What are they even doing?
I don't know, they're probably.
Saluting me as I'm off to battle.
Yeah, I think they're gonna help you.
Oh, so I shouldn't shoot them. I won't shoot him. I'm just
Looking at him.
yeah.
Now keep your finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwater. Look at this thing.
All right.
A lot of people, townspeople, are like, "Whoa! It's got a gun on the back."
He told me about these. The Army's been building them in secret.
Oh yeah, look at these.
All these
This
people are
killing
like,
machine of
"Woo!"
yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you
And
call
this
it?
isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
Peacemaker. The Army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of
someone.
ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderland's gang needs constant supply.
I didn't tell you to open fire. No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
There they are. Driving.
Look, they brought the machine gun.
Hi.
Hi, folks.
I'm
I'm the shooter.
I'm licensed.
I'm the guy that's gonna shoot the gun.
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbag! Move!
Bye.
Finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Come on. Ooh, where's everyone getting? What's the report?
Hold your fire.
Apparently he's
till I
right
give the
there.
word.
Yeah.
Holly, Holly, oxen free.
Is that a
There they
commercial?
are! Open fire!
Have you never heard the words Ollie Ollie oxen free before?
I have. Oh, let's see how many horses make it through this.
Not a
Oh.
lot.
Not that one.
I don't think those horses had people on them.
Oops.
Ooh,
Sorry.
somebody's throwing dynamite over there.
Nice.
To the left. Yeah. Get that guy. Woo! It's getting close.
What is it with these people?
Not quite making it.
Huh.
There you go.
Woo!
Hold them off!
Oh! Ooh.
Back there. Horseman.
Who wants me now?
These guys might be snipers. It sounds like I'm like I have a lawnmower.
Get too close!
Just mowing the lawn. Excuse me, you can't get too close.
To the right. Nope, 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 nope. Your buddies. Woo! These guys in the middle.
Have some. Oh, that ain't good. Oops. Oh, we're going. Bye bye.
Take it. There we go. Oh, still alive. Here you go. Alright, to the right.
Right, this thing's a lot bumpier off the road.
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
To your right. Turn.
Can't you hold this thing steady for them?
I'm trying my best, sir.
Get those men behind the rock! Keep it steady!
Oh, don't do that. That hurts.
Right in front of you, honey. Well, why are we getting so close to these guys?
Ooh! Oh, I just shot our own guy. Sorry. Sorry, my own people. Is that my horse? Oh, come on. Stop it. Stop it. Oh yeah, you headshotted. Did we just like drive by that one guy? Like everyone rode by him and was like, just leave him. Look at wagon, it says.
That wagon's out of control. It's coming straight out our cavalry.
Oh yeah! I want to see the horses. Did they make it?
No.
Why?
They blow it up.
Uh-oh.
And the truth will set you free. I guess there's another segment.
I hope. Otherwise it's like, you failed. It might be that I failed.
I don't think so.
Oh, nope. Don't touch me. Oh, he looks...
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Damn.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Who's Mr. Vanderlyn again? Remind me.
That is your, like, the gang leader. That's the guy that was coming for the professor dude.
I thought that was Dutch.
Dutch Vanderlyn.
They're the same person? What a twist!
Wow, what a
So you're the one who's
concept.
gonna
He
kill
has
him?
a last name?
Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his. I wanted to wait for more men, but them city boys back there weren't having none of it.
And you answer to them?
Unfortunately, it seems that now we do. They said you was in a gang with this Dutch Vanderlyn.
I was once, a long time ago.
Don't seem like the kind of fella you want to run with. Unless I completely misjudge your character, of course.
When he turned crazy, I left. At least I tried to leave, till those suits back there came and knocking, threatened to kill my wife and son if I didn't go after them.
Strange times we live in, partner. Strange times. It's a funny business. Army, government men, criminals, with all due respect.
You're telling me?
Too many hands on the tiller, if you ask me. This is how mistakes happen. My boys don't know who's giving the orders no more.
Take it from me, mister. When we get up there, it ain't gonna matter. It'll be every man for himself.
Does snow make you thirsty?
No.
Why?
Slow down.
Because it's like water.
Sure, but I could just drink water from my canteen.
Look at this.
Boiling
Oh,
snow
you
would
must be
probably be
getting
my
up high
last
now.
resort if I didn't have any
Look
water.
at the lake.
Yeah. Ain't that pretty?
Would you go camping here? Or is it too cold?
Might be a little cold.
Would you go swimming in that lake?
I wouldn't go tent camping. I'd have to have an RV.
Ah, just like the good old days in the West. Yeah, RV camping. Would you swim in that lake though?
No.
Why?
It's too cold.
Sarah, you're pretty thick
Would you swim in that lake? you're crazy when you go into the ocean over here. It's so cold.
The Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. So cold.
Yeah.
All the time. I want my water at the beach warm. I don't want to be bundled up in a jacket at the beach. Like the worst beach experience.
So, this is quite the trip that we're taking here.
Yep. Going back into the mountains.
Interesting. What's your favorite forest?
Oh.
Or how about favorite national park? Sheet National Park.
Built himself a fortress in the mountains.
Now, see, like, I mostly went to the national parks as a kid, so I'm trying to just remember all the ones that I went to.
Yeah.
Went to Yellowstone. I went to Badlands, but I don't really remember a lot of it. I feel like I might misremember Badlands with some other area that has, like, the same sort of scenery.
Mm-hmm.
Been to Arches. I've been to Big Bend. I've been to Great Smoky Mountains. I don't remember a lot of that because I was pretty young. The only thing I remember of Great Smoky Mountains was the terrifying drive up into the national park.
Yeah?
It was actually, now that I remember it, it was actually snowing. There was a lot of snow on the road, and it was very hard to tell what was road and what was a sheer cliff into a white abyss.
Oh, that's fun.
It was terrifying. It was awful. I hated it. Like, literally, I remember, like, when we were done with that whole trek, that, like, we came up to a stopping point, like, probably with a ranger station or something. And my cousin, when he opened the RV door, he, like, he put his foot down to, like, check if there was ground underneath him.
Really? It was that bad?
Yeah, it was that bad. It was really hard to tell what was road and what was just open air. It was awful.
All right. I think my favorite national park, just throw it out there, is Yosemite.
Yeah.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
All right. You got it. I didn't realize the government dudes were with us.
Yeah. Is Ross still with us? He should probably go to a doctor.
He was.
Okay.
Blow that gate open. That looks like we could easily push it open.
Yeah.
Damn, so this is Dutch's, what?
This is Dutch's hideout, yeah. Doink! All these wood splinters go flying.
I think we were pretty good.
Rains down on everybody.
I feel like we had a good enough safe distance.
Come on, boys! Everybody
I just love the guy, get down!
Alright.
That ain't done!
They can get killed this
No
way.
way, no way.
Guys, stop walking in front of me.
Gun safety.
Let's see. Been to Mesa Verde.
What happened? I did really good. I hope it makes me do the whole horse ride again.
Been to Mesa Verde.
Mesa Verde?
Yeah.
And the truth will set you free.
It's time to kill these motherless bastards!
I might say my favorite's probably. I've been to Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I think it might be between Grand Canyon and Yellowstone.
I'm open, cover me!
Ouch.
No, that's just me getting down behind the rock.
Yeah.
Playing dead. Dang it! I died.
It's weird because like I remember a lot of like specific moments, but sometimes it can be hard to remember what park it was at.
Yeah.
Like there's some memories that I'm like, oh, that was definitely at this park because I remember like at the Grand Canyon, my dad and I missed like one of the buses that took you somewhere. And so like, and it had a schedule to which like, when you miss it, you're not gonna see it for another like half hour or so.
I keep dying
Yeah.
because I know I'm not. I'm being aggressive. I get it.
Yeah, you gotta
But
be more.
I also am like but I don't feel like I'm as close to death until it's like now you're dead.
I think you have like medicines and stuff if you press select. If you ever feel like you need it.
Does that help in these kind of situations?
Yeah. Also, just getting undercover is also good.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, my dad and I, we missed a bus, and I think we were just kind of like, well, next one isn't coming for a long while, so we might as well hike. And one of these hiking trails that we took, it was like right along the edge of the canyon.
Really?
It was scary. Like, Dad was like, here, stand on the left of me, because, you know, the side of the canyon's on his right. So he's like, oh, stand on the left side of me. Be safe. I was like, whoa. This is very close to the edge.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm where I want to be right now.
Yeah.
But I'll take it.
I think it was in Yellowstone when we were all chased by a moose. But I don't know for sure. I think it was Yellowstone.
Chased by a moose. More people. Extra content. Where they at?
I remember hiking to see Mesa Verde very early in the morning
Meow.
with Dad.
Marston, use that Gatling gun. Take him out of the ridge.
Did they say use a gat? Oh yeah. Where's that? These guys should probably focus on me. Now I'm just fine.
They'll like kill the single person, I don't think.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Left.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are these guys going? They're going behind me.
Yeah. Don't flank you.
Where do they go?
Oh, they're on the tower, I think. Go and shoot them down, I guess.
I don't know where they were on the tower.
Like way up where you can't aim with the Gatling gun.
No. So I should just keep them from getting up there. You like that plan?
Push into the village. Come on, let's finish this.
Da-da-da, 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 da. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know why Final Countdown is in my head.
Down nag.
I'm on it, I'm on it.
Get
I'm gonna focus over here. You were my problem last time. Oh, I very much shot you dead.
Woo! Whoa! What happened there?
Let me know if you see anyone going around my side.
Okay.
All right.
Die.
Okay, that went a lot better.
Yes, it did.
Guns. Guns. My family gets on these text message runs.
Yeah.
And they just, oh my god.
Fish.
That's
Those are some chunky fish.
That is a stiff frozen fish.
Alright, let's get in here. Blow up the gate, sir.
Use the dynamite.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded.
Look at that mustache beard thing.
Yeah.
That guy's got full facial covering.
This is it, man. Let's get that gate down. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston.
This is one hell of a fortress they got here. Like, holy shit. Don't do that. Hey, stop.
Woo!
You know that's not very nice.
Well, you were standing out in the open there.
Extra content.
Extra.
They shot me.
Yeah, they did.
But the good news is, I'm gonna shoot them harder this time.
Keep them covered now, Marston.
All right.
Up top, cover them. What are you doing? Shoot 'em.
Are you supposed to be outlawed?
Aren't you supposed to be outlaws?
There's someone like on the left side near.
Oh, I thought he was dead. He just looked dead.
We're loading. Stand back, baby.
I'm too cool for that.
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Okay.
Looks
Oh,
like it's
man.
me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
Extra content. Oh, we got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
When we come back, we're gonna kill Dutch. And his peeps.